Hey YouTubers, it's Amazon Queen. Got a little box of goodies this afternoon from my mail carrier. They finally came in. We've been talking a lot, or at least some of us have, about helping with portion control and how important that is after surgery, because if you eat so much as a bite, from what I'm hearing, a bite over what your sleeve can hold, that it hurts really, really bad. So I had said something, I think, to a few of you or on another video about bento boxes, Asian bento boxes, which are just little lunch boxes. And there are all kinds of different varieties. I found one in particular I really, really liked because it had dragonflies on it, and yes, I love dragonflies. So, my new lunchbox. Look how tiny this thing is. I knew these things were going to be small. I wasn't quite expecting this small, but that's fine. So this is it, and you can see the little dragonfly. Dragonflies right here. It's even got a little dragonfly on the strap that holds it down. And these are pretty cool. I actually got this off of eBay because they were the only ones. That's the only place I could find this particular one that had the dragonflies on it. But it comes apart into two pieces, and if you open it up, it's got the little space to put things. And this one's a little bit bigger than the first one. So you can see how small, you can see how small this is. Here's my hand, you know, I can fit it in the palm of my hand. So this thing is like really, really small. Here's my mouse for my computer. That's how tiny it is. So, and then what you can do is when you're storing them is the little one goes inside and it stores like so. And then you just put the little band around it to hold it all together. So cute. I love it. This is the square one, and then there's a rectangular one, which I already put together. It came with this nifty little bag to hold everything in. That's the same design as that's on the bento box themselves. But I've got my chopsticks that came with my set. And I like eating with chopsticks because it actually helps me eat a little slower. I can't gobble down my food quite as fast. So there's my nice little chopsticks that it came with. I have some nice black ones somewhere that I might switch out with these wooden ones. We'll see. But it came in their own little baggie. And then here's the other bento box I got. This one is the rectangled one. So this one is a little bit bigger, but not by much. If I put this thing back together again. Okay. And you can see, here's the square one, and here's the rectangle one. So this one is a little bit bigger, the rectangle one, but not by much. So I can make up my little meals, my portion control. What I love about these little bento boxes is I can put my protein in one section. So I can put my protein in the bigger section, slap the lid on it. I can put my vegetable and maybe a little bit of starch, maybe a little bit of brown rice or something. Put that in there. And then seal her up, and I have my lunch. This will come in real handy when I start school this fall. That way I'm not eating out, because I'm going to try to avoid that as much as possible, because that's helped get me fat. Sonic, I love you, but I hate you at the same time. Same with you, Whataburger. So I'll be doing my pre-made lunches. A friend of mine uses these for her daughter for going to preschool, because her preschool does not provide lunches. The parents have to bring their own lunches. So she's got a really nice purpley one that's kid friendly. And then my friend has one as well that she really likes. And these come in all kinds of forms. You have these ones that are stackable. They have round ones. They have the traditional looking, more traditional looking one, which is one like square or rectangle, and they're much bigger than these little things. And then they've got the individual little sections within that little box, and it has a lid on it. I like these because these, you know, go down smaller, so they're easier to store. and they won't take up as much cabinet space because I'm kind of limited on cabinet space for as big as my kitchen is. And then I put them in my little baggie and away I go. So I have my cute little lunch. And then what my friend did was she bought silicone baking cups. They're just the little individual baking cups, and they're small. You can probably make mini muffins in these things. That's how tiny they are. And I can use that to maybe make a couple sushi rolls or something in, or to even put my rice in as a portion of rice. You know, put a little bit of brown rice in one of those, because those things are only about, you know, like this. So I thought I'd come and share that with you, especially for you ladies that are going to be planning on taking your lunches to work and stuff, and you don't want the boring old Snapware. I have a lot of Snapware, and I love it, and they've got the littler Snapware things. The only problem is I found that if you put them in the microwave, especially with the lid on, it just the plastic does start to distort after a while, and Snapware is kind of expensive. I'd prefer to keep it in one piece. So eating something cold out of it's one thing. I can stick these in the microwave without having to worry about them warping as much. So, and I think they're prettier, and no one can see what I'm having for lunch by looking through it. So I thought I'd come and share with that. And another thing is I met with my spine team today for my follow-up with my MRI that I had. I had another MRI scan done yesterday of my entire spine from C1 all the way down to my tailbone. And some good news and some bad news. Good news is they kind of figured out what was going on with my lower lumbar. Yeah, I've got degenerative joint disease down there, but it's not as bad as what we had thought. The reason I'm having so much pain, it turns out, is that my L5 disc, so your bones sit on top of discs, which helps cushion everything. One of my discs is torn. The one at L5 is torn. And a little bit of the softer inside of that disc is coming out a little bit. And they found in experiments with rats and stuff that if a little bit of that softer stuff, like gel inserts for your sole, for your shoes and stuff, if that jelly stuff comes out and touches your nerves, it freaks your nerves out and causes a lot of pain. So I am actually going in tomorrow for a steroid treatment. They are going to knock me out, thank God, because I'd probably wig out. They're going to give me essentially an epidural, but instead of being like the ones that we would get for childbirth, or if you're having surgery and they can just give you an epidural, this one they're going to do a live x-ray and thread it in right to that L5 disc, and they're going to shoot it up full of steroids to help maybe tone the inflammation down and see if it'll start healing. My doctor was really disappointed. I do have sciatic nerve problems where I actually have shooting pains that go down my right leg. If I did not have that problem, there's actually a study that they would have put me in where they would have been giving me injections, I believe of human growth hormone, and I believe it was stem cell or something. It was some weird, the actual scientific name of it, don't ask me because I can't even repronounce what he said, exactly what it was. But essentially you get injected, and it's a study that they're doing at 20 clinics around the country to see about regenerating discs. And if I hadn't had that one problem with my sciatic nerve, I would have been a prime candidate for that study. So can't do that. That would have been nice because they would have paid for all of my treatments, which would have been great. So tomorrow morning I report to the hospital and I get my injection, and hopefully by the end of the week we'll find out one way or another if it's actually working or not. If it works, I will go in for 2 more steroid treatments spaced out at about 2 weeks apiece, and hopefully that will get me off of my pain medication, all of my pills I'm having to take. I may still have to take my muscle relaxers to help alleviate the soft tissue damage that's in my upper back. He didn't see anything on the scan as far as my spine went that was causing my discomfort and all the pain in my upper back, so that's probably just all soft tissue damage from the car wrecks. But he said at least with my torn disc, we know that that's probably what's causing my pain, and there's aggressive ways to treat it. We've tried the passive ways of massage, of chiro, of physical therapy, both dry land and in the pool. We've tried pills to help alleviate the pain. It's not working, so now it's time to bunker down and try these more aggressive treatments to see if we get me walking without my cane. He did say that, and I asked him how much my back will heal after I get my weight loss surgery and I get some weight off. He's like, you know, you'll probably, after about 50 pounds or so, you'll probably start to feel a lot better. 100 pounds, even better. 150 pounds, like you said you had to lose, you'll probably feel great. Will it heal your back 100%? No. Once you screw up your back, especially as badly as I did, your back's screwed up. But we can get you from the point of pain that you're in now with these steroid treatments, hopefully, and with your weight loss surgery. You know, maybe we can get you back up to 80, 90, 95% better. So yeah, I'll never be 100%, and I'm okay with that. But if I can throw my cane in the garbage, if I can get rid of my handicap parking, if I can get rid of all these stupid pills that I'm having to chug down every day just to be able to walk around, then hurrah, I'm all for it. So not only will I be getting my weight loss surgery to get the stupid weight off and to alleviate a lot of my health problems like my PCOS, my diabetes, my hypertension, but I'm hoping that my arthritic problems will help go away too. So check out Amazon.com. I know they have a bunch of these bento boxes if you're interested. eBay has them. I used eBay as a last resort only because Amazon didn't have the particular one I was looking for, because I had to have ones with dragonflies. Yes, I'm silly. I don't care. I'm actually thinking about getting one for my husband now and putting him on portion control. But then again, the last time that I tried to do portion control with my husband, he looked down at his plate and it wasn't, oh, well, this looks nice, this looks good. It was, this is all I get to eat. So we'll see how that goes. So have a nice week, and I will probably get on tomorrow afternoon and talk to you guys about how my procedure went. And hopefully I'll be, at least by the end of the week anyway, they said it could take 3 days for it to start working. I will hopefully be a lot less in pain. So we'll see how that goes. And sorry I look so horrible. I've been at the doctor's office pretty much all day long getting poked and prodded and reviewed and everything else. So I apologize for that.